Hi there, we are back again with another interesting video. From heart-fluttering romantic comedies to exciting thrillers, there's plenty for everyone to enjoy. We all love and admire Turkish TV series and dramas. Here in this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 must-watch short Turkish drama series limited to 15 episodes that you can't miss. Stay until the end of the video to find out everything you need to know about the top 10 Turkish series. Number 10. Werken. This follows the story and life of Ali Kemal, who was happily married to Reyhan and was a successful entrepreneur. However, the accident led to dire consequences. Kemal fell into coma. Miraculously waking up 10 years later, he discovered a changed world, where he would have to face many surprises. How would Ali Kemal react to this new reality, having been in a coma for 10 years? Number 9. For Sure One Day. In the series For Sure One Day, Faride changed her name to Gizmin after running away from her brother-in-law Jamil out of fear for her life. The young woman, who has built a new life for herself, has a happy marriage. One day, while watching TV, Gizem learns that her whole family has been killed and that Jamil is still after her and her older sister Nesimin, who has been filed with her lover. Nesime and Faride paths cross again after many years. While Gizem struggles so that she and her sister's true identities are not revealed, her husband Mehmet has secrets from his past that he hides from his wife. Number 8. Blood Ties. How far will you go to save your child? While working as a pediatric nurse at a hospital in Amsterdam, Zeynep gets impregnated by her first love. Dreaming of starting a happy family with the man she loves, Zeynep has no idea what the future holds. A moment of anger caused her the loss of her dreams. It creates an unbreakable tie between her and the Akbas family that has the young daughter who needs a bone marrow transplant. It's the story of two women who would do anything and everything for their child. On one hand, Zeynep emerges from an innocent young girl crushed under her big dream into a brave young woman. On the other hand, Zumurat finds herself forced to make the hardest decisions of her life out of desperation. Fate of the two is intertwined. Number 7. Hiding Our Mother. Handan is a single mother of 3, a social climber who chases the luxurious lives she sees and invites on social media. She feels she never got to live her own life after she becomes pregnant so young. Dündar is a successful businessman and, on the surface, a happily married, wonderful father. But when Handan enters his family home as a client of Dündar's wife, she cannot help but feel that something is not quite right in their perfect marriage. She realizes that he is flirting with her, and though the attention of a married man makes her uncomfortable, she doesn't want to turn down the chance of having the life she believes she deserves. But at what cost and how many secrets must the two keep from each other? Number 6. Love of My Life. The plot revolves around Gökçe, a beautiful girl who works at Agency 237, an advertising company. The young girl is single, and when all her friends get married, Gökçe begins to reflect on the life she leads, the life that awaits her in the future, and the life she really wants to have. That is why the girl proposes a change, and that change is to fall in love with a man. A detail is that is not just any man, but none other than the owner of Agency 237, a man named Demir. On his way to achieve his goal, he meets Cain, with whom he allies himself. On his challenging path to find love, Gökçe, Demir, and Cain will love diverse and funny adventures. Number 5. Perfect Team. It follows the stories of 2 police officers who have to set aside their differences to defeat a common enemy, the men at the head of a drunk network filled with ruthless and powerful criminals around the world. The lives of 2 successful police officers intersect with a new task. One is the best police officer at Anatolian side organized crime branch, and the other is the best police officer at European side organized crime branch. After their supervisor went them back to work together, these two police officers try to do their best, yet they argue all the time due to their different personalities. Number 4. Gain. The series will follow the story of citizen Dustas, the therapist who is an expert in personality disorders and psychotic diseases. Sutton, life turned upside down after his wife was murdered. Following clues left by his wife's killer, Sutton is forced to confront facts that he had never noticed before, uncovering shadows of the past in the present. It is considered one of the series that tells the life stories of some people that are close to the truth. It begins with normal situations and develops into illness and psychosis, and the importance of the psychiatrist in treatment in our lives are not afraid or ashamed of this treatment method. Number 3. Gonyel. In this TV series story, you'll explore the story of a young woman, Gonyel, who grew up in an orphanage, but uses her discipline and determination to become a successful surgical nurse. She falls in love with Tekin, a top surgeon with his own traumatic past who appears to need Gonyel's love and support. On the day of their wedding, an ex-girlfriend from Tekin's past shows up and tells Gonyel some disgusting secrets about Tekin. When the ex-girlfriend is found dead a few days later, Gonyel starts to understand that Tekin is a very dangerous man. In the midst of this difficult situation, he'll meet Yusuf, a man who is attracted to Gonyel from the first moment he sees her. Number 2. Vanished 46. In the story, you'll explore an unusual crime story from Turkey. Murat Professor starts to commit serious crimes after trying a newly discovered medicine on himself. This new medicine releases Murat's alter ego that he cannot control and that seeks revenge for his father's death and his sister's illness. During this journey, he gets assistance from a newly hired psychologist, Celia, but at the same time, he has to face with police officers Selin and Dogan. Number 1. Better Together. A family story apparently will touch the hearts of everyone from every age. Those first love their family and for whom they are longing for their childhood. It will also definitely remind meanings of some forgotten words such as family, love, friendship, compassion, fidelity, and loyalty. A heartwarming and emotional story of two lovers show us how to back and support one another in the face of struggle and difficulties of life. Rayhan has a difficult pregnancy with triplets. Right after she finds out that one of the triplets died during giving birth, in every sense of the word, she is destroyed. Jem, her beloved husband, is her one and only supporter with him. Rayhan gets through of it, and for sure, with the help of fortune. At the age of 35, triplets are still together, as if they haven't spent the whole life hand in hand. Despite their characteristic differences, they show to the audience how a fraternity must be.